Whew. Day 3, last day of the summit, and I am so pleased. We still have around 350 to 400 attendees still here at the last day at the summit. 6:45 a.m. breakfast this morning, Product Theater Rewalk. Have close to 200 attendees. What a great turnout. What a great way to learn and show you're enthusiastic. Last night's celebration didn't keep anybody down. I see everybody up bright and shiny. That's just given me, the motivation to continue to support the conference and keep this going. All the sessions are wonderful. We get positive feedback that every year our education track is getting better and better. What can I say? I am looking forward for planning the next summit already. Orlando, we'll see you there, and everybody travel safe, and I'll see you in 2016.
You would think during a 3-day conference, by the 3rd day, you'd have everybody tired and a palpable loss of energy, but it's been great all 3 days, and I'm happy with the way everybody has embraced all the opportunities to sit and get some great learning from some great instructors. Well, I'm grateful for all the attendees who came and supported the summit. I want to thank a few special groups. One, I want to thank the Department of Veterans Affairs, particularly the new Undersecretary for Health, Dr. David Shulkin. This was the first time he addressed a VA audience of this size, and so we were grateful for his attendance and his keynote. I think it was very inspiring. If you work for the VA right now, you've got a lot of great things to look forward to. But I also want to particularly thank all the nurses and therapists. These are the people that work at the bedside. They're the ones that the veterans rely on to get back into life. They came here, they got great information. There was a lot of camaraderie, and again, we want to be rejuvenated when we come to these kind of events. And I think that's exactly what happened here at the summit.
In the late 1990s, 2 different people showed up at our lab with scrolls that they unrolled architectural type plans of exoskeletons, looking to try to develop this for spinal cord injury. And we pretty much said, yeah, if you get a prototype, maybe come back. That technology has come a long way. The SCI technology to allow individuals to walk is lagged behind because it's a much more difficult technology. But it's here now, it's in a primitive form, but perhaps us in the rehabilitation field need to rethink our paradigm for rehabilitation. None of us would not prescribe an eligible amputee a prosthetic limb. And that's because we all know that staying in a wheelchair is not good for us. So with this new technology, as it develops and gets better, perhaps we should consider opening our eyes and considering it for those spinal cord injured patients who would be interested in walking. Initial findings suggest that after a period of supervised training, more than half the participants could potentially and proficiently and independently perform basic home community-based skills using the exoskeleton.
It wasn't until I got a chance to use the Rewalk for the first time that I was actually feeling that sense of independence and that hope for the future. Like, this is a device I could actually use in society. All the aches and pains from sitting all day go away. You're upstanding and you're reducing all that compression on the spine. So all these things lead to a better outcome and a better, healthier individual simply by adapting the individual to a new environment rather than adapting the environment to the individual.
It's been very pleasing to actually see the improvement and see the commitment of PVA to the work that we do. As a member of the VA and obviously as a clinician, that sort of support is really very valuable. And in terms of improving the lives of the patients and the veterans that we serve, it's been really very, very, very good to have that sort of support from a large organization. This year, 2015, the program is better and stronger than in the years past. Certainly, I think the plenary sessions have been incredibly strong, both in terms of the amount of attendees, in terms of the content, and just the interest generally. People have been stayed awake, which is always interesting to see, but also have been engaged in terms of talking about them afterwards, talking about them during the time and questions. So I think it's been a very strong year. obviously the number of participants has grown. And even in the tracks, in terms of people speaking about what's happening, speaking about the issues of content, speaking about how they will change their practices and go back in the year, I think that's been very, very positive to see.
It's a wonderful opportunity to have a collaborative understanding of what we all need to do, because really this is a team-based effort to take care of individuals with spinal cord injuries.
No matter how great the summit is, we want to get better and better each year. And so we're going to rely on feedback from all the attendees. We're going to rely on feedback from the presenters. Yeah, I think we did a great job this year, but we're always going to take every opportunity to do it even better.